Hey everybody, I just wanted to talk for a few minutes on the whole concept of anti-aging. Not so much from an aesthetic, hey, I want to look good perspective, even though it is true that most of us want to look good and feel good, but I think most of us want to really know that we are contributing to our health and we're preventing degenerative diseases, diabetes, heart disease, cancers, and things like that. And the reality, folks, is the statistics of these things are going up every single decade, it seems like. I don't go through a week without hearing about some tragic diagnosis of cancer or heart disease or somebody famous passing away. It's just really getting to be out of hand how sick our country and our culture is getting. I'm here in El Dorado Hills, California, and it's a very educated community, very health conscious community, and I see sick people coming in my door every single day, and they're not your typical sick people. These are people that are not overweight, that do exercise, they watch what they eat, they don't go and eat fast food every day, and they're really health conscious, but they're being diagnosed day after day with these degenerative diseases. So anti-aging, I want to talk a little bit more about that. And what prompted this was yesterday I was invited to give a talk at a Parkinson's forum for people that are suffering and their loved ones are suffering from a degenerative brain or central nervous system condition called Parkinson's, which usually starts with motion problems and inability to use the body the way it was designed to be used, and then it degenerates to the point where people can't care for themselves and they eventually succumb to the disease in most cases over years. And it's tough because it's in most that I see, it's a slow degenerative process that really robs your vitality and your quality of life. So I want to talk about anti-aging. And yes, these are the same things that are going to give you weight loss, that are going to give you better sleep, that are going to give you better vitality and quality of life. And people come to me all the time and say, hey, Dr. Sean, what can I do? My sister was just diagnosed with cancer, or my cousin was just diagnosed with lupus, or autoimmune diseases of other natures, and all kinds of things. And I always tell them, look guys, there's 6 things that can stress your body out, because stress is what causes illness. Anything in the body, any illness you're going to think of, anything you've been diagnosed with, anything you know about health that is a negative consequence is always going to be one of 2 things. It's too much of something or too little of something. All diseases, too much or too little. And the things that cause too much or too little, or that extreme out of balance, are going to be these things. Number 1, we have food stressors. Number 2, we have allergies, things that really stress the immune system out. We have toxins. We have structural problems. We have emotional stress. We know all about those. When I say stress, most people think of that. Taxes, relationships, employers, employees, maybe the person sitting next to you in the cubicle over to the left or right now, kids going off to school, paying for school, economy, it goes on and on and on. Just watch the news and that's enough to stress anybody out. But that's only one of these 6 stresses. And the 6th one is electromagnetic pollution, wireless internet. You guys right now, you're watching this on a computer or a smartphone or some sort of device that is a little bit stressful to your electrical system. So over the course of the next few weeks or even a couple months, I'm going to talk about and break down these stresses. But for today, what I wanted to kind of leave you with was there's basically 3 ways that you're going to alleviate these stresses or change the way your body deals with these stresses. Because some things are circumstantial. For instance, if I go outside right now, I notice right now I'm looking out at my trees, the wind's blowing. Well, some people get fall allergies. It is fall, some people are starting to get the sinus infections going and all that. But the reality of the outside wind blowing and what's in the air is circumstantial. Because you could take 100 people, we all walk outside, breathe the same air, well only 20 or 30 of us may get the sinus problems and the other 70 are fine. So we have different genetics, but different ways our body interprets the stress. So my goal for people is to help their body interpret stress differently. And we do that through these three ways. Number one, we have to eliminate or reduce pain and dysfunction in the body. Pain, inflammation, or range of motion deficits, tight muscles, that causes a fight or flight stress kind of response in the body. So we have to get you out of pain, and that's why many in my profession kind of focus on pain in the beginning, because it is very important. However, you can't stay stuck there and just deal with pain over and over and over. You start to deal with pain just long enough so you can transition into the second thing that I want to help people with, and that is their gut, digestion, and sleeping, because the brain and the gut basically share the same chemicals or neurotransmitters that create wellness and your sense of relaxation and your feeling good about yourself, things like serotonin. So those neurotransmitters are actually manufactured in the gut, and your brain and gut will share those for lots of things: pain, sleep, sense of well-being, like I said. Once we get you out of pain and digesting your food and sleeping better, most people will start to lose weight. And I don't mean weight loss per se, I mean fat loss, body composition change. Because a lot of people could lose weight on a scale. There's a lot of fad things out there. There's 500-calorie starvation diets, there's supplements, there's phentermine, there's medical weight loss things. But at the end of the day, you've got to look at your body fat percentage. Are you losing fat and gaining lean body mass? Because most people that lose weight, it's water or muscle, and very few people are healthy enough to burn fat. That's why you got to be healthy to lose weight. Can't lose weight to get healthy. Once we get you, like I said, pain level, function better, digesting, sleeping better, then we go into your liver thyroid health. Okay? Thyroid's your metabolism, right? 80% of your thyroid hormones will activate in the gut and the liver. So we got to have your liver real healthy. A lot of people have hypothyroid diagnosis, slow thyroid, and they have cold hands, cold feet, they're tired, they're depressed, they have brain fog, they can't sleep. And really, it's not a thyroid problem per se, it's a thyroid symptom. They got to get their liver healthier and their gut healthier. And so once we get the liver thyroid working right, your metabolism goes up, and then you're somebody that doesn't have pain or very little pain. You sleep well, you digest your food, and you're losing weight. I very rarely get a person in my office who is sleeping well, digesting well, is out of pain, and losing weight. Because what the heck would you need my help for? Now the hard part, though, is finding the right information for you to accomplish those three things in that order. That's why I have a job. Without that, I'd have to find a new gig. It's a sad thing that I have great job security, because there's so many people that are doing things wrong, not because they're lazy or undisciplined, because they just have bad information. Data is being mismanaged. Healthcare practitioners aren't delivering accurate information to people, and in all honesty, I think it's more of a business model is why healthcare is so fouled up. It's the business that's messing it up, not the intention of doctors. Our medical doctors and naturopathic doctors and dentists and chiropractors and nutritionists and massage therapists, for the most part are really trying to help you be well. But most of those named practitioners don't have the right big picture understanding of the endocrine system, the fascial electrical system, the central nervous system to get you well. So in the weeks to come, we're going to talk about those 6 stresses. We're going to break them down more. And every week I'm going to try to give you some tips you can do to start getting healthier, whether you ever consult with me or not. As always, I'm always here for you for a free consultation, most of the time even a free evaluation of body composition, approximate cellular age, your tendencies towards toxicity, infective organisms in the body, and just good old-fashioned adrenal and thyroid stress. So feel free to email a response to me with any questions you may have. And I hope you have a very healthy week. God bless you and enjoy fall. Thank you very much.